we have our foam roll things that you told
Okay.
us. Are we
Yep.
putting you
So,
on the floor?
yeah, so everybody's going to come down to the floor. I'm going to put you down on the floor too. Okay, great. So it'll still work the same. So what you're going to do, you're going to take your foam roller. You're going to place it just at the bottom of the calf muscle. I'm going to flex just so you can kind of see what I'm looking at. So kind of like right down through here, you're going to find that kind of apex of the muscle group, kind of where the Achilles tendon is. Okay, two options.
Over your calf. Bottom of your calf.
My calf.
Yep. So what you guys are probably going to want to do is you're going to want to support yourself on your hands a little bit, and then just try to apply pressure to that calf. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of roll the length of the calf muscle. And what I'm looking for are areas of tightness, tension, discomfort. Okay, so I found a little bit of like tightness in my calf right here. So what I'm going to do is once I find that, I'm just going to kind of hang out for a second.
I have fat calves. I don't have tightness.
Okay, so we're still going to, even if you're not going to feel the tightness right now, because it might be a little hard for you to put that extra pressure on by like if it's comfortable, and only if it's comfortable, you can cross your other leg over the top of it to apply more pressure.
Oh, now I can feel it.
Okay, so we're just going to hang out right here for another, same thing like, so when you're doing your foam rolling, you want to make sure to hang out on those kind of more tight muscle groups for at least 30 seconds, much like when we do our stretching holds. Okay, we're going to relax that leg. We're going to go and switch to the other side. Good. Once you find something, we're going to go ahead and hang out right here for 30 seconds. And relax. Okay, so what we're going to do next, I'm going to take a look at the lower part of the leg still. So we just worked the calf. We're going to work the side here. So we can be in that same position, and all we're going to do is we're going to come just below the knee, rotating that leg out a little bit. Okay, and we're going to try to foam roll the side of our leg. So we can just kind of roll with our leg here, supporting ourselves with our arm. Just see if you can find any tightness. So I have a little bit right here at the top of my, or at the bottom of my knee joint.
Yeah, I feel that in my thigh.
Yeah, like cramps.
Okay, do you guys,
Ooh.
Okay, we're going to hold for 30 seconds. Try to relax your feet. We'll go ahead and relax. We'll do this. Did you guys find anything on that side?
Yeah, I have like right there.
I didn't find anything.
Kind of like a cramp, but it feels like that it's not a cramp.
Yep. So I'm going to turn it around, and then we're going to do the other side. So again, I'm going to find the bottom of my knee joint on that side of my leg, and then I'm going to place that roller right about there. And relax. Okay. So this one is going to be a little more challenging. So let me demonstrate first, and then you guys can get into a position. We're going to foam roll our inner thigh. So again, inside knee joint all the way up into the groin. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to come down to my belly. I'm going to bring my leg out to a comfortable position. I'm going to place that roller right at that knee joint. So your roller is going to be perpendicular. And then we're going to roll length of the adductor muscle, finding that tightness.
Onto your belly.
Yep, onto your belly. Okay, we're gonna bring our leg out to about 90 degrees if it's comfortable. You're right, Grandma, go ahead and bring that leg, your right leg up. Yep, there we go. And that foam roller is gonna be perpendicular to your leg.
Ooh,
and then we're gonna, okay, once you guys find a spot, let me know, and I'll time us for about 30 seconds. And we do this for about 30 seconds each, so your body has a moment to kind of register how to relax a little bit, if you will. But if you do it too quick, your body can't really register like what's happening. It might try to like protect itself. Okay, I'm gonna turn, but I'm gonna switch legs. So I'm gonna hang out for 30 seconds. Let me know when you guys find something. Yep. Okay. If it's more comfortable for both of you, go ahead and you guys can just relax all the way. Good. We're gonna go ahead and move to a second spot. So I'm gonna go further up into my groin. And again, I found another area further up. That kind of, yep. Up or down doesn't really matter. Just different from the spot that you were on. Well, I mean, it does matter, but just different from the spot you're on for now. Yep, just like that. And we're gonna hang out here for a little bit and relax. Okay, so we're gonna stay here. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna do the top of our quad. So we were just inside. We're gonna go through here. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one side of the roller. I'm gonna place it still perpendicular. Most of your foam roller is gonna stick out here. You're just gonna use the very edge of your foam roller. Okay, and then whatever you can do, you can either move around or you can even manually move the ball. Again, I found a tight spot right here in my front of my quad, front of my thigh, so I'm gonna hang out. All right, and then we're gonna go, again, I'm gonna turn, but we're gonna switch other leg. Same area, top of the hip joint, anywhere through the length of that quad all the way down to the top of the knee joint is fair game. Roll
really
to what's comfortable. And again, you're using just the very edge of your roller, so that way you have mobility on the other side. 30 seconds. And
I should do this after work every
relax.
day.
Okay, we're gonna go, so now since we're here on the ground, we're gonna go into our child's pose. So feet come to touch, knees go wide. So toes come to touch, knees go wide, I sit back, I crawl out, and I drop my head on the ground. Okay, hang out there for 30 seconds. I'm gonna do the same because I'm, well, fairly tight apparently.
I love this pose.
It's good. So now we're gonna work through some mobility, some stretching. I will more than likely, I have a couple ideas, but we'll talk about those afterwards.
I'm gonna have to lock the dogs up from now on. Joe's trying to work out with me.
I see that.
I didn't eat my feet earlier.
All
Joe,
right,
out of here.
go ahead and relax. You're gonna take the band, you're gonna wrap it around your foot towards the toes. So again, I've just kind of wrapped it. Then I'm gonna extend my leg out. My other leg can just kind of be comfortable. I generally bring it into my inside thigh, but whatever feels good. Okay, now I want you to grab fairly low on the band, creating a lot of tightness. You're gonna sit back and let those toes come back towards you. And we're just gonna pull back.
I got it now.
Good, and then, good. So you should feel this, the backside of your calf. 30 seconds. So depending on what you guys are comfortable with, we're gonna hang out here. Well, we're gonna hang out here for 30 seconds regardless. Good, go ahead and relax, and we're gonna switch the band around. So we're gonna take it to the other side. So you guys can see where my toes are, right now?
Yeah.
So I've taken my first part of the band, I've put it around the beginning of the toe joints, and then I wrapped it pretty much around there. So that way, when I bring my toes back towards me, I can add that tension in by grabbing more of that band. Oh God. And 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
And relax. So we're gonna do it's called Exalted Warrior. It's a yoga pose. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit on our knees. We're gonna bring our knees close. We're gonna separate our feet a little bit wider than hip width, and we're gonna try to sit our butt between our feet.
Your mom can, I can't do that. Mine does, my feet, I don't go all the way down.
Yep, that's fine. Just whatever feels comfortable. What you should feel is that stretch through that
I
shin.
can feel that.
And into my knee.
Yep, 30 seconds. Go ahead and relax. What we're gonna do from that position
I just don't.
is, so I'm gonna try to rotate my toes out away from each other and separate my knees. Okay, and my knees are pretty wide here. They're wider than my hips. From there, I'm just gonna, yep, that frog, I'm gonna sit my hips back by crawling my hands back.
Now let's see this.
You should feel that kind of inner groin kind of stretch. Do you feel that?
Yeah, a little bit right here, not too much.
Yep, so again, my toes are rotated out away from me. Okay, and then from here, we're just gonna relax all the way down to our bellies. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this position that we had earlier. Notice where my back leg is, notice where that leg is. So my right leg is out at 90 degrees. My toe is rotated out. My hands are placed next to my chest, and I'm gonna sit up, keeping my hips on the ground. So I feel it down, kind of like where the bottom of my rib
Yeah.
cage starts to separate, and then I feel
Yeah.
mine down into my upper hip. Yep.
Yeah, and in my
Good.
back a little bit, but
Relax.
Oh,
Go ahead and relax down. We're gonna switch legs. So left leg out at 90 degrees. Hands next to your chest. Elevate and try to drop your hips the best you can. Okay, come into our tabletop pose. We're gonna do some mobility work now for the low back.
oh,
So I'm gonna turn 3/4 view just so you can see me. In our tabletop position, knees underneath our hips, wrists underneath our shoulders. We're going to dome up our back, drop our chin, cat. We're gonna hold, 1, 2, cow, drop your spine out, look up, 1, 2. We're gonna do maybe 10 of these, 1, 2. Go cow, 1, 2. And relax. Good. Okay, since we're sitting here, it's going to come over our butts. Bring our toes to touch. We'll do our butterflies.
I could wrap my head. Just a second. My hair fell
That's
out.
Yep. And then again, if you need more stretch, Grandma, you can lean forward a little bit or even press down the legs a little bit. And relax. Okay, we'll do our neck. We'll do a couple neck stretches real quick. So sitting up nice and tall, tuck your chin towards your chest, grab the back of the skull, and then pull down, utilizing the skin for extra tension. Good, slowly relax, release. That should feel pretty good. First thing we're gonna do is mobility. So all I'm gonna do, and you might have a better time sitting on your couch. So if you guys wanna come off the floor and sit on the edge of the couch, you're gonna bring up one leg, you're gonna support it just so that ankle and foot are off the ground. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna draw every capital letter of the alphabet with your ankle. And again, we're just going through my toe is drawing the shape. The rest of my leg is fairly relaxed.
oh, it's your toe.
He's holding it up like
Oh,
this.
I'm doing the whole doggone thing.
So what this is going to do for you is it's going to go through multiple range of motions for the ankle complex, including the Achilles tendon and the calf there. We're going to do some actual activity for the calf here in a moment after we get done with the other side. Great. Okay, so we're going to come back to, we're going to go ahead and grab our bands. I'm going to make sure that band is really tight. It's around my foot. Okay, a lot of tension here on the band. Okay, so now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna point my toes away. I'm gonna bring it back. Point my toes away, bring it back. Your goal is to activate the back of the calf, or sorry, the calf, back of the leg.
Okay.
So point your toes, like you have to be actively pointing your toes and you
Right.
bring them back actively.
My belly.
Oh boy, you can feel that right in the calf.
Okay, so I want you guys to go through 15 reps on your own. It should be a total of 30 altogether. But go ahead and switch sides for us. And again, can you feel the back of the leg? Good. Good. Okay, I'm going to move my iPad up so we can see the next exercise. Da-da-da. Okay, so you guys are going to come up to your feet. We're going to do what's called a multiplanar reach, or just multiple planes of motion for this one exercise. So my feet are about hip width apart. Hands on my hips.
Hip part.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to take a light squat. Okay, I'm going to hold this. I'm going to bring my left leg to touch my right.
Oh, we did this before.
Yep, I'm going to point out in front. Hold, come back to center. Then side, point with your toe, strong leg. Side, yep, bring it back. And then at an angle off of the hip, bring it, yep. There we go, yep, perfect. Pointing with just a toe. So, so my toe is extended here and pointing, bring it back to center. Okay, we're gonna go through it again. So front, point with the toe, center, side, point with the toe, center, off, side, center. Okay. Keep going. Try to keep that low level of that squat the whole
Can't
time.
remember which way we're going.
I'm going to go through at least 2 more rounds. So, you know, wherever you need to
I'm
find.
so not coordinated.
That's okay. Just all you have to do is look right now.
I know.
So what you should be feeling is that right leg start to fatigue a little bit.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Good. Okay. Relax. I'm relaxing because mine started to turn on a lot. Okay. So same way, we're gonna hands on the hips. We're gonna sit in a low squat. I'm gonna bring my left leg to my right leg to touch my left. I'm gonna point out in front, center, side, center, diagonal, center. Good. Front, center, left, or sorry, side, center, diagonal, center. Good. 3 more rounds, just like this. Scratch that. Let's go into our core real quick. So go ahead and make your way down to the floor, guys. Lay all the way back. Legs up at 90 degrees. Press our hands in. These are not clamshells. This is for our core. Yeah. So again, press your hands into your legs. Press your legs into your hands. So, yep.
Oh.
Almost like going to press them away from us. Draw the belly in and hold. Actively press your legs away from you. Actively bring your legs back towards you. Can you feel your core start to activate here?
Yeah.
And relax. We'll take 15 seconds off.
Oh.
And we'll do 2 more rounds just like that. Do you guys both feel that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax.
Oh.
We got 1 more set coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring your legs up. Press into your hands. 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good. Okay, since we're here, we are gonna go. I'm gonna turn my body. Feet are hip width apart. Heels are dug into the ground. Hands are flat. Head is on the mat. From here, use my butt muscles. Squeeze my hips up. Back down. Squeeze my hips up. Set them back down. Okay, we're gonna go 20. Bring them up. Set them back down. Again, my toes are flexed towards my shin. And relax.
Be better if I
Good.
wasn't half.
Okay. We're gonna do our sit to stand to press, and then we're gonna be done for today.
Okay,
So that's one on the couch. Okay, so again, we're gonna sit on the edge of the couch or the chair.
It's okay, Jeff.
Feet are hip width up. Yep, feet are hip width apart. Arms are up like they're on a shelf. Okay, go ahead and stand using your leg muscles and then press up overhead. Good, and then come back down. Good, go ahead and go through 20 of them. All I want you guys to do is keep the count and listen to any cues that I might give you. Good, you should feel a lot more muscle groups turn on because of that.
Yes.
How many? 10?
Okay. 10 more.
18. 19.
Last one for 20.
20. Fucking
And
phone in my
relax.
stomach.
I had to help myself.
Oh, my legs.
Ooh.
We'll pretty much call that a good session. How's that sound, guys?